Okay, we found a bridge. All right. Now this is like a half pipe concrete. They're massive. It's not a bad. It's not a bad little bridge. There you can see the where the seam is. There's like a 45-degree rebate on that, so that's precast. And it goes down. You can see it goes down, and it butts up against the embutment, which is all again reconstituted limestone. You can see where they put the actual limestone in. That's cream cement, white cement, and that's all been cut. They're probably that thick, 50-60 mil thick, stuck on. They're going to work. See, if you make your own blocks, like these ones, you get to put like a triple C, a super plasticizer, so they'll take the salt water. They just won't affect it at all. And bring any rebar in the concrete, bring it in, not 50 mil anymore, bring it in 100 mil, and you can see that white stuff. See where the limestone blocks are, then you've got your concrete half pipe. See that white stuff? It's all the way around. That's lime. That'll be brought to the surface when there's constant moisture and stuff like that. So yeah, see these canals here. It was me and another bloke, and his name was Ange. I haven't seen Ange for about 26, 27 years. How you going, Ange? If you're out there, brother. And Ange and I laid the first limestone blocks on these canal developments. It was amazing. And I'll just show you something with your poles as well, like, you know, in the Romanesque and all the Gothic and all the columns and that. The columns are just rock or cement or whatever on the bottom, and they're just perfect. Okay, I'll show you what happens today. Okay, you have 4 bolts. You put your 4 bolts in the concrete, okay, and there's a bolt underneath this plate as well. So you move the bolts and tighten them. Can you see how that works? So there's bolts in this. That'll go down a fair way. There's bolts in that. You put a nut on underneath this plate, and you move that nut till that pole is perfectly level. And that's how they do it today. That's how they do everything today. All the big lights, everything. But just a bit of advice: don't ever live like this. Like, it looks great and that, but it's an absolute nightmare. It's just a nightmare. All the mold's in. It's just, and now winter's coming, so I don't know that these people got enough money to just leave. And also, with it being so fancy, can you see everything's fancy? That's exposed concrete, okay? That's exposed aggregate. Pebble dash, whatever you want to call it. Then we've got a different concrete to come in here, and you can see the streaks. See the streaks? So you've gone from nice exposed job to dirty old grey with a broom. That's a house broom. That's non-skid. That's so you don't slip over. Oh, look at that. See, another issue with these places are they're great, it's beautiful, but with it being so fancy, it's got to be maintained. Who's maintaining this stuff? Got an issue here. This whole nib is cracking away. This is cracked, sunk. It's actually sunk, so that's falling over that way. It's all broken away there. That's quite interesting. No one's probably seen that. You don't worry about that. And it's moving. Something's happening. It's moving quite. That's quite a decent break. But someone's been here, and you put a bit of bubble gum in there, mate. That's what you want. Here's another one of your post leveling. That's how we do it today. Yeah, let's see if this other nib's broken away. See why I think they've got this semicircle. See, the water probably comes in from the ocean, and it probably can't hit a square wall. It's probably got to come in. That might be to slow down the. Yeah, that's moving. Another one of those little bridges. It's nice. Nice. All right. Take it easy.